Okay, good day everybody. My name is Mr. Emmanuel. For those of you that don't know my name, that is my name. And today I want us to design a creative flyer. So let's not just waste much of our time. Let's quickly move to new projects. Now, the image size that we are going to use for this design is 900 by 1024. Yep, this is the image size we are going to use. Then the next thing that we are going to do now, we are going to bring in our background of the design. So you can just go to your gallery, which is by clicking on this plus icon here. Then from the gallery, then you locate where your background is. So mine is on WhatsApp document here. Then I will click on it, then I will OK it. Now I will drag it like this, then position it well, then I will lock it. The next thing I'm going to do now, I'm going to bring in a text for the background. So I will click on this icon here, then click on this text, drag it here, then turn it like this, then click on the text, go to edit, erase this one, then you type when nothing you OK it. Then you go to font. The font that I'm going to be using for this design is Gutenberg, this one. So you OK it. Then the next thing now, let's go to size. This one is okay like this, then you OK it. Now the next thing now, let's go to spacing. You increase the spacing. That is what I did. You increase it. Once it is okay by you, then you leave it. You increase the spacing by 90%. Depends on the size of your text. Then you OK it. Now the next thing I want us to do now, I want us to go to shadow. Enable shadow. Then you reduce the broad radius of the shadow to be 7. Then you OK it. Now the next thing I want us to do now, for this, I want us to copy this text. So let's click on this, then click on this, then copy. You then bring it down here. Then you click on this edit, then you clean it up, then you type going right. Now the reason why we copy this text is because we don't want to be going back to go and set your shadow and the font size. That is why you still copy the same thing that was here, because it has already been applied on this first one. So you can just copy, then change the text. Everything will be the same like the other one. So you now OK it. Then let's lock all of them. Then the next thing I want us to do now, I want us to bring in the image of the lady. Let's bring in the picture. So you click on the plus icon, then from the gallery you locate where it is here. then you crop it like this. Like this is okay. Then you OK it, bring it here. Then let's go to relative position to put it at the center. Yes, okay. Now the next thing, now let's lock it. The next thing, now let's go to gallery and bring in the effect that is in the front of this lady. So I downloaded the effect. So you go to your gallery, locate where your effect is, click on this, then you drag it down here. Okay, then you OK it, then you bring it down here. Let's rotate it like this a bit and take it up. Reduce this. Let me reduce the size. Alright, then the next thing, now you lock it. I want us to use the same color of this lady jacket. So what you are going to do now, let's unlock the effects, then click on it, then you go to color, here, then enable it. Now once you enable the color, now click on this plus icon here, click on this, then you see these two icon at the top right hand side here, which is the one that look like microphone and the one that look like pen. Click on this particular one that look like mic, click on it, then you see this lady's picture here, click on it. Now do you see this cycle here? Drag it to the on top of this lady's t-shirt. If you drag it on top of her hair, now you are automatically pick the color of her hair. Or if you take it from her face, it's definitely going to be the color of her face. Now watch by your right hand side here, you will see this cycle. Let me drag it on top of her face. Do you see that it has changed to that? Okay, let's drag it on her hair. Have you seen that? So let's bring it back to the clothes, then you OK it. Now you click OK. Can you see that this thing now has automatically changed to the color of her shirt? So that is how they do that. It's very simple. Then you OK it. The next thing, now let's lock, and then the next thing, now you bring in a text. So click on this, then text, edit, then here now you will type go left, then you OK it. Now let's go to fonts. The font size that we are going to be using for this is the same Gutenberg, this, then you OK it. Yeah. Then let's go to shadow, enable it. Shadow, let me reduce the brow radius to be 7. I don't want it to be showing much. Yes, then you OK it. The next thing, now let's go to position. Let's position it well. Okay, then you lock it. The next thing I want us to do now, you're still going to bring in a text. We're almost done with the designs, only the text. So when you are designing, always make sure your text are ready. What you are trying to explain in the design is already on ground before you start. The texts are ready. Then you clean up. Here now you will type offside. You okay it. Then the next thing that we are going to do now, let's go to font. Change this font to be Gotham Bold Italic. Yep. Then you go to shadow, enable it, reduce it to be 7. You okay it. Let's lock it. The next thing now is text again, because we are almost done with the designs. Only the right top that is remaining. So you clean it, you type stories, you okay it. Then you increase the size. I think guess this is okay. You can leave it if the size is okay by you, because once you are designing, you have to be observing what is the design, how the design look like. Let's go to font. Let's change this font to let me try this one. No, I think okay, let me leave it on this. Then let's go back to size now. Increase the size of the text. Let's reduce it a bit. Now the next thing, now let's go to spacing. Let's increase the spacing. Okay, then the next thing, now let's go to shadow, enable it, then reduce the broad radius, should be 7. Okay, you now lock it. Now the next thing, now let's still go to text. We are almost done with our design. The video is taking much time than expected, so I'm going to be rushing now. Now here, now you said we type the explore the world. Explore the world. Then let's go to font. Back here, this. Then you okay it. Now let's go to size. Reduce it. You okay it. Spacing now. You space it. You okay it. Let's increase the size to be 21. You okay it. All right, the next thing now, let's go to relative position and put it at the center. Okay, it's already at the center. Then let's go to shadow. Let's enable shadow on this as well. You enable it, reduce it 7, then you okay it. All right, the next thing I want us to do now, I want us to bring in another text. We're almost done with the design now. The design is just done. Here now you type www.explorer.com. You okay it. Now you go to font, use the same fonts. Remember, in the theory class I told you people that your fonts cannot be more than 3. So when you are designing, if you want your design to look professional, don't jump pack a lot of fonts and color mix in a particular design. You are going to be totally out of the track. You will go off. Let's reduce the size. Then let's go to spacing now. You space it, you okay it. The next thing now is color. So let's go to color. I want us to use the same color, so you click on it. Since we have already have it here, then you okay it. Then let's go to position, bring it down, left. All right, then you lock it. Let's lock it. The next thing now, we are done. I just want us to brown this design. So let's just quickly go to text and then brown the design. Then we will call it a wrap for this video. Then here now will be width, time graphics. With time graphics, you okay it. Alright, then let's go to size. You reduce the sizing. You okay it. Let's go to position, bring it down here, then here. You okay it. Let me do it like this. Then you go to color. Let's go to color. Yep, you okay it. Then let's go to font. You okay it. Let's go to size, reduce it a bit. Okay, beautiful. Okay guys, our design is done now, so you can just click here. Then if it is your first time to save it, you can save as project. But if it is not your first time to save it, you can just save direct as save as image. So you click on this save as image, then you click here to save as what, either JPEG or PNG, but I love saving in PNG. So you click on this, then you click on this one, then you save as what, Ultra, click on it, then you save. Wow, beautiful. Now our design is saved. Now let's go back to my gallery, then you will see where this design is. So you close here, you come back here, click here. Yup. This is our design. Do you see? So it's very simple. This is how you can be able to do this. Thank you guys for your time and commitment for watching this video. Bye.